Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. To short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Stepping in, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Up and in for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Jake Lamb takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Again down to second. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2.
I got to count 1-2.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 3-2 now.
He's in danger now of putting 2 men on to start the ball game. Not what you want to do with the heart of the order to follow.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Paul Goldschmidt steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. David Peralta set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Shin-Soo Choo comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a looper to left. Drury is there. 1 out. Devin Travis will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
The numbers just haven't been there for him so far this season, which is really unexpected because we all know he can hit.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Goldschmidt in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Michael Saunders gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Brendan Drury makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Brandon Drury.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit here to open up the second. Now to the plate, Wellington Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Castillo.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to first, a double play. Yasmani Tomas into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Colabello is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Drury ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Josh.
A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Gosselin from shallow right on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The shortstop.
Troy Tulowitzki digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adrian Beltre. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Greinke comes set. Here's the 1-0. It's sharply toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he is in there. Brian Pena set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
The tag, and he is out. Phil Gosselin steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. 1 down. A.J. Pollock will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Chu, still going back. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
Shortstop.
Gene Segura strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis ranging into shallow right, and that retires the side. Chris Colabello digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Chris.
Skied into very shallow right. Peralta is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Shin-Soo Choo will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, it's not the result you want, and especially swinging at the first pitch. Got to make the pitcher work.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chu is retired, 2 down now. Striding into the box, Devin Travis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Mm, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Michael.
A solo shot here to left as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Jose Bautista stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Segura is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Jake Lamb. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saunders is under it, 1 away. Paul Goldschmidt is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That evens it up, 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Drilled on the ground to short. Tulowitzki is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. David Peralta will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
David Peralta.
into the seats, 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So stepping in, Brandon Drury, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains. Josh Hamilton is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder,
Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Adrian Beltre stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. First offering on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. Segura for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end. Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Yasmani Tomas is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The batter, number 15,
into the box now, Phil Gosselin. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Travis has got it, and the side is retired. Chris Colabello comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Chris Colabello.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Greinke gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gosselin backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The right
Shin
fielder,
Soo Choo
number 17.
will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Pollock. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that misses for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Lamb has it. Oh, and he throws it away. Michael Saunders will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Seared down the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. A.J. Pollock makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Beltran. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out. Jake Lamb steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Jose Bautista steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the 2nd. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Greinke's ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Josh Hamilton. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Troy Tulowitzki steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Looking at Tulowitzki up there, you can't help but think of all the honors that have come his way, despite some pretty significant injury setbacks. A perennial all-star, a gold glover, a silver slugger award winner. This guy can do it all when he's healthy.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. We all remember when Tulowitzki was traded from the Rockies to the Blue Jays late July of 2015. Seemed weird at the time not seeing him in a Colorado uniform, but it really didn't take him that long to make the transition.
No, it didn't. In his first game in a Blue Jays uniform, he went 3 for 5 with a home run, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs scored. Now, that's the way you make a first impression.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, David Peralta. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Chu looks up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Brendan Drury digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
This guy has kind of walked a tightrope all game long. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to 50% of the hitters he's faced, and yet pitching a very good ball game.
Wellington Castillo ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number. First pitch on its way. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Yasmani Tomas digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Saunders. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Phil.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And it stakes the Diamondbacks to a 4-2 lead.
Now batting,
A.J. Pollard will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Leading off the inning, Brian Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Greinke steps into his windup, coming at him with the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Peralta is there, 1 away. Chris Colabello will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Chopped in front of home plate. Castillo gonna have to hurry, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gene Segura comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. We got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he's retired, 1 away. Jake Lamb ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
First baseman
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Second baseman, Devin.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting,
Michael Saunders gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Castillo recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Jose Bautista will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Your attention, please.
A solo shot here to left. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Andrew McCutcheon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, David Peralta, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Brett Cecil will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Brandon Geyer will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Tulowitzki ranging up the middle, and the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Now batting.
In now, Brandon Drury. He singled his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for the second out. Wellington Castillo will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Yasmani Tomas gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hit hard towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Phil Gosselin. Stands in, trying to make it 3 straight two-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now. A.J. Pollard ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Troy Tulowitzki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. High pop up. Segura is there to take it, so on just 1 pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki. Adrian Beltre will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Beltre is retired, 2 down now. Brian Pena makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Russell Martin will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving, but gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious.